Hi, this is Scary Starbeing with Scary's Wide World of Mystery. I'm doing love readings for everybody, basically. Well, these readings won't be for everybody on the real, but, I'm going to do my best to hopefully help some people at least. This story may or may not be for you. I made this spread myself, and I'm doing mutable signs first. I've already completed readings for Pisces and Sagittarius. So this reading is for Virgo. Hi, Virgo. How are you doing? I'm just shuffling. I just saw 5959. You may want to Google that number. It might hold some significance for you. I'm not sure. And 111. Anyway, what does Virgo need to know for this new moon in Sagittarius coming up? What does Virgo need to know for this new moon in Sagittarius? Oh, it's getting sticky. It's been doing that every reading. Yep, and now it's hot on my hand. We've got your reading. Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry. Okay, Virgo. The first card is the person, it says, who is this person I'm dealing with, okay? And it's Ace of Wands. And it's really hard to say that this is necessarily a person. Because obviously. But if it is a person, it's somebody who's very fiery and passionate, okay? Has a very strong libido, possibly. I'm blushing right now, and I don't know why, Virgo, so... there's a possibility that you guys are dealing with somebody that you are very, very attracted to. Okay, at a physical level especially. Somebody you have a lot of passion for. Oh, I am so sorry. I did not expect for this little phone stand to snap. Okay, let me try this again. 333, guys. The second card is, what is the situation? We have 10 of Swords. Okay. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry. Okay, so here's the glyph for the sun, and here's the symbol for Gemini. I don't know if this is significant or not to any of you, but this really looks like overkill. Like, almost like you feel like something has really caused you a lot of strife and stress in your life. Like, you are not only ruminating about it, you can't stop thinking about it. Okay? Like, it almost feels like a day in and day out. Why is this happening is the next card. And we have the Devil. And the reason why this is happening is because there are attachments that are unhealthy in this connection that are not being looked at, okay? They're being overlooked, possibly. And it's weird because I'm seeing quite a few things that are standing out to me. Well, the other card had the glyph for Gemini, and we've got two almost identical looking children here. So I don't know if some of you guys are dealing with Gemini or what. The Devil is the card of Capricorn. And what this card also represents to me is the union of the divine feminine and the divine masculine, which takes place on a very internal, deep, dark level first, before it takes place, as above so below, or as below so above. Things grow from the roots up, right? So if this is a toxic or codependent relationship, then you need to realize, I'm hearing that there might be children involved. You need to realize that you're not really changed to the situation. At any given moment, you can turn your life around, okay? You don't have to be stuck to anything or any circumstance. Where there's a will, there's always a way, right? Doesn't mean we're always going to like the different ways that we have to get out of something, but, if we really want out of something, there's a way to get out of it, right? What is the challenge in this situation? We have Four of Cups. Oh, and this is so significant because, look, we have the glyph for Mars, and then we have the glyph for Scorpio. Right now, Mars is transiting the sign of Scorpio. And what I'm really getting is, I did not start yawning until your reading. This is ridiculous. You guys need to take some deep breaths, okay? Because if you're yawning, it's because you're not getting enough oxygen. And this really came on suddenly for me. It feels like somebody is draining your energy, Virgo. Like somebody is a very emotional drain on your energy. Because cups signify emotion. Alright? You are in the midst of an energy vampire. And it is not healthy. Alright? So whoever this energy vampire is, they need to be cut off and purged out of your life, because Mars is action. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto and Mars, and Pluto rules purging and transforming, right? Purging of all that is no longer necessary for us to hold on to. Pluto is the planet that will make you look at your own bullshit and say, hey, look, if you don't like the situation you're in and you're not willing to change it, what are you choosing? You're choosing to stay in it, right? And that sounds harsh, but that's Pluto for you. I mean, hopefully I don't offend anyone here, but chances are I'm probably going to trigger you. I already got a hate comment on my first video by somebody who was apparently very triggered by whatever it was that I said. I'll have to rewatch my reading. Anyway, I channel these messages, so don't shoot the messenger. But yeah, sometimes we have to be confronted with a reality that is not pleasant to be confronted with, because something in our reality needs to be changed or transformed. All right? Let go of. Purged. All right. Okay, what card are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4, sorry. So, what is the possible outcome of this situation? Yeah, I'm gonna say some of you guys are really dealing with a Gemini. Because we have 9 of Swords. And, remember I told you that things grow from the roots up? Look at that. Things are sprouting. Alright? Look at this. It's beautiful. We've got Mars and we've got the glyph for Gemini here. Wow. And now I suddenly feel peaceful again. And I feel my energy returning to me. Some of you really need to call back your energy to yourself, okay? Mental energy, especially. Because people can drain you by keeping you stuck in your mind. And I'm not blaming a Gemini on this, okay? That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that you could be dealing with anybody, honestly. But I'm really feeling that Gemini energy, or wherever you have Gemini in your natal chart, is being affected somehow. And yeah, of course, because, you know, we're in Sagittarius season right now, and there's a lot happening in the cosmos at the moment, and Gemini directly opposes Sagittarius. So maybe you need to look at that part of your chart to see what is transiting there. Okay, which house is it in? Is it in the first house? Like, I have Gemini in my first house, so the sun is opposing my ascendant right now, alright? And it's going to be transiting my Uranus and my Neptune and my Lilith. That's just, you know, what's going to be happening for me. If you have it in your 7th house, then that's the house of relationships. That's the house of the other, the shadow, okay? So, yeah, take a look at your natal chart. There are quite a few wonderful birth chart calculators that you can access for free. One of my favorites is astrotheme.com, and that's because it's an interactive chart. You can click on the different symbols and find out what they mean. Alright, let's move on. So yeah, the possible outcome is growth. That's what it feels like. Growth, mental growth, intellectual growth, alright? Overcoming some sort of fears or stagnancy. Some toxic thought patterns, alright? And this is what you're going... This is the advice. Yeah, you need to return to a beginner's mind, Virgo, because this kid doesn't have a care in the world. Look at him. Page of Swords. And here he is, emerged. It's like he emerged from this he sprouted with that. Like, it used to be swords, and now it's a child with a sword. Yeah, he's open, he's curious, he's not stuck in rigid or negative thought patterns. He's open to different possibilities. Alright? And this is the card that represents Gemini as well, because Gemini is the air child, right? And swords are air. So yeah, it's time to come back to having a beginner's mindset, Virgo. That's the only way you can see all of the different possibilities. Sometimes as we get older and stuck in our ways, we can trap ourselves, right? And there's no shame in that. Everybody does it. So don't feel like, you know, you're the only person who does that. Everybody does that. All right. Well, as always, Virgo, I am wishing you the very best. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye.